Shalom fam. My name is Tawana Shirunatsa and I'm your host for this video titled Faith Administration Ministry Announcement video. And in this video, we'll be talking about the programs running in the ministry and things that are to be done in our beloved ministry so that you have a glimpse of what is to come in future programs. So without any further ado, let's get into it. So before we actually get into the announcement video, I would want to welcome you back because we closed our ministry on the 10th of January 2026 and then we opened it on the 1st of April 2026. So it has been a total of 3 months and this is actually your first video seeing me, but I would like to welcome you back as after this video they'll be coming the Easter conference, and without saying much, these Easter conferences that are coming tomorrow, to say Monday, Tuesday, and then Wednesday. It's from the 7th to the 8th of April. These are gonna be pre-recorded videos, so we are just going to post them each and every day according to the timetables that we have released. But now, getting into the announcement video, would like to start with the first announcement, and it's the couple service third edition. So there'll be a poster coming after what I'm going to say that will show you the third edition, but these are usually hosted by firm guidance and counseling department, and these have helped people so much. We've heard your feedback, your reviews from our website, through our contact page, and would like to do more of these couple services as long as long as we can do many editions. For example, this is the third edition. We'll never know, maybe by the end of this year we can have about the 16th edition. It depends what we choose as the ministry is board, but that's it for the couple service third edition, and you hope you zoom in and watch it online. And before going there, it will be posted on YouTube and WhatsApp, so that it will be accessible to everyone. Even those not in the WhatsApp evangelism department group can also see it on our YouTube pages. So the poster coming after is going to show you the couple service and the channels of which we are going to post it. It can be at Tawana Shirunatsa channel or at Faith Administration Ministry official channel. So we are now moving on to the next announcement. So the next announcement is that we all know FaithPlay. It is the official application for Faith Administration Ministry. But now the twist is that we've updated our app to be more convenient and suit your needs. So in the FaithPlay, I think we previously explained that you can download the daily editions, the daily devotionals. You can go to our website. You can access information in events coming up, and those events coming up and other programs that will be coming up, all those features you can find them within the app. Let's say the app itself won't show you the events, but it will give you a link to our website showing you upcoming events and more programs that follow in the ministry. But the app is just, let's just say, it's just another way to find essential things in the ministry. It's another way of which you can download daily devotionals, and of which you can do many things. If you scan QR codes about our website, about our evangelism department group if you want it. And on that application, let's say it's going to be another announcement, but I'm just giving you an example. Let's say this month we release another daily prayer plan edition. The one thing I want to urge is that it won't automatically at that exact moment be on our application, but rather it will be available on our application, let's just say after 1 month. So then means that every 1 month we'll update our application with the newest daily prayer plan editions, meaning you keep sending new links, you keep sending new files, and you can just install it and update it. Nothing will be changed, everything will be intact, and you have all the information that you want. So I think this is very clear that our application will be updated every 1 month. We'll keep notifying you in our groups, but without any further ado, that's it. Moving on, about fair play, we've had other people asking of how they can download the application, and this is a good question. But in order to answer your question, if you go on our website and on contact page, or you can go on the page saying fair play official application of faith administration ministry, it shows you procedures of which you can do in order to download the app. So let me explain what you can do. So in order to download the app, you just go to the contact page on faith administration ministry.simtif.com, or you can write it in detail, which is http dot dot slash slash faithadmin.simdiff.com. So you can now go on the contact page, and if you go on the contact page, you can just write Fairplay, and then the link will be sent to you at your Gmail, and this is convenience at its best. So without wasting much of your time on the Fairplay topic, we are going to go to another announcement. Another announcement is Faith Administration Ministry is going to release the May Daily Prayer Plan edition. And this Daily Prayer Plan edition is going to be written by me, obviously, but we're just going to just rush the process of writing it since we haven't even started. But we have faith that hopefully in May, or we post the link and the details so that you can read it, you can get a closer relationship to God, and you can have any revelation and eye opener in that handbook. So, on the same topic as Daily Prayer Plan, it has advertising rates, and the poster will be shown. These advertising rates, if you want to advertise your business, you can just send an email to us also on our website, just saying I want to advertise my business, my products on Daily Prayer Plan edition, and the payment plans you will be given, but they will be mainly shown on the poster, so that if you want to pay, you can just go there. This is so that we can work on our project. And this new project is that we want our daily prayer plan editions to be also hard copies, so that if you are near, we can just give you hard copies for free. And then if you're somewhere far and you cannot receive a hard copy, you can just receive the digital software copies. So these hard copies are just like a handbook that you can carry around everywhere, because it's not every time that you always have your phone and you always need a book near you. So this project, if you want to help us by advertising your business, if you want to be sponsors, you can just contact us on our website, and you can hopefully make this project successful by making handbooks, these hard copy books. And for others, I think I stated it that if you live somewhere far, we cannot transport or ship these, but we can either send you a digital copy of your daily prayer plan devotional book. Also, moving on, there's going to be an online Zoom meeting where we'll be discussing on how to improve faith administration ministry. Because we know that as a ministry, obvious there are some things that you like about the ministry and some things that you don't like about the ministry. So if you feel that there's somewhere that the ministry should improve, we're going to send you this Zoom link. We're going to send the details, the dates, and all those things. It's going to be shown by the poster coming after this announcement. And if you feel that there is any need for improvement, we kindly we want you to join this Zoom link. So when it will start, we'll send you the links at your inbox. So if you want to be part of this, if you feel like there's somewhere where the ministry needs to improve, somewhere where the ministry, or if you want to give a compliment or feedback about how the things in the ministry are being run by the executive board, you can just tell us on our website. We can give you the link on the day, and you can just join in and tell us what you want. I'll be there, and I hope that I'll see you there if you have any feedback or any complaint about the ministry. So, moving on, we are going to go to another announcement. The next announcement is that if you want to partner with us to make all these projects possible, as I stated earlier, that we're going to have hard copies of the daily devotional book, And we are also having other projects which we've shown you. I've shown you our church models, we've shown you the church merchandise, and this announcement is mainly focusing on the church merchandise. So if you want to be sponsors, if you want to help us in doing these projects, you can by the details coming up. And if you want to help us make this possible, make this merchandise, have our own t-shirts with our own initials, fam, faith administration ministry, or the organized church, or any designs you love, just contact us. And if you want to see how these models are, you can just kindly see it on our website. There are pictures of our church models, there are pictures of our merchandise. You can just go and see it on our website. So we are now moving on to the next announcement. The next announcement is from Farm Shop. So Farm Shop now has an announcement that if you want to buy the Citronella candle or the scented candle, it's now sold out. So every other product is there, but the poster is mainly focusing on sold out items and goods that are still in stock. So after these goods get finished or whatever they do, or anyone buys from it, we'll keep updating you on our groups, on our social media platforms. If we've restocked the things, if someone has bought things or they are sold out, we'll keep informing you on our social media platforms so that it will be convenient at its best. So moving on to another announcement, the investment initiative, which is titled Seeding Your Future. If you want to sponsor it, is for Firm Finance. And I've noticed that most of you people usually look at these firm finance services, which we usually do on Thursdays. So if you want to be a partner of the Firm Finance Investment Initiative program, you can just contact us. If you want to be a sponsor, if you want to just help in any way, give us feedback of how these services are helping you. This can apply to all the other services. For example, the Thursday service is the investment initiative which we're talking about. The Wednesday one is the daily prayer plan, and then the Friday one is the talk. So if you want to help us here, you can kindly help us by contacting us and we will get back to you. So the investment initiative, which is the Wednesday service, will be always throwing this in. So since this week we have like the Easter conference, this week we will not post the Wednesday initiative service, or that we like to call the finance services. The Thursday one will have a daily prayer plan. This will be digitally written on our phone, since the original one hasn't come out and hasn't been written. So since we don't have the April edition for now, we just have the daily prayer plan for that Thursday, specifically for that Thursday. And then the May edition is going to come out next month, or hopefully during this month, so that you always see it and you are one step ahead. So the Wednesday service, the finance services, if you want to help us, yes, you can. The opportunity is there. If you want to partner with us, the details are going to come after. The next announcement is that in this new year of the divine apparition, you notice new editing and new posters. Since we are adapting each year, we try to make different themes, we try to use different levels of editing. So if you see a change in our editing, don't be confused, but just know that each and every time when there's a special thing that we're going to do, for example, this conference, I want you to notice there will be different editing that is unlike all the other things we do. And in this year, even on the talk, even on the Wednesday or Thursday services, for example, the Wednesday services, the finance services, or the Thursday, the daily prayer plan reading services, you notice a change in it. Yes, we use our old editing ways, but we'll keep on developing that. We go there, we come here, we use our old ones mixing with new ones, so that it won't be as boring to watch. You have a new experience every time you tune in into the Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday services. So one thing I want to advise you is that the editing of these services keeps on changing each and every year. So keep that in mind, and the poster is coming after this. The next announcement is that In this year, we've noticed that some departments in our faith administration ministry are not as usually active. So, in this year, we are going to do programs that promote every department, as well as these events will be led by the department leaders, and the details we have them. So, we want in this year for every department to host even a program, even an online quiz, so that it will be as active as others. So we have departments which only do annual events, and yes, we understand it. So we only do on the designated days, on the days set aside for those departments. So you noticed many events coming and many posters being sent in our groups. We don't know the dates, but to advise you as the executive board will tell us what to do, and then it will send in our groups after I decide what we are going to do, the department, the days, what the activity is going to be. If there's any fee, we will contact you. But most of the things we do in faith administration ministry are not paid for. So yeah, that's the advantage of it. And we'll be keeping updating you on our social media platforms, as well as our faith administration ministry evangelism department group on WhatsApp. Another announcement is cell groups. So as you have all seen, most of our posters have these three logos used mainly on our posters. These three logos are like the head of faith administration ministry, because we have our original logo, which is the one covered in polished silver and gold, which are also our theme colors. Also, I have the organized church and the Harare branch. So on the Harare branch, it means that faith administration ministry also has a branch based in Harare, which is this main church that we have. So the Harare branch is the main church of faith administration ministry. And so we are working on cell groups. We expect to have like faith administration ministry, Botswana cell group, faith administration ministry, Polokwane, faith administration ministry, Bulawayo, and all other cell groups. So if you want to be a representative of those cell groups, contact us, and then we'll interview you and then see if you are fit to be in a representative of that cell. And by representative, I mean that let's say you are based in Bulawayo, you are based in Polokwane, you are based in Botswana and other many countries, and you know the people that live there. You have close friends, you have people who just love even the word, even the studying of the Bible. We can give you we can give you a guarantee, we can give you permission to act as the overseer of that group, as well as I'll be in that group also posting things of faith administration ministry. So what this means is that, let's say I live here in Harare, and then I want to be a representative of a cell group, and then I contact the website, and then a feedback comes back, and I just type I want to be a representative of Harare branch, and then we'll create a Harare branch group on WhatsApp that will mainly be focused on the things being done in Harare, or even the things being done in the mother church, which is Faith Administration Ministry. So it's like this group, these cell groups are, what can we say, are just home-based groups which you can access with your friends. So here, I live in Harare, and then I have close friends which I know that these ones want to do a Bible study, these ones love studying the Word of God. I can just ask for their permission and then add them in the group, and then let's just say I'm not the founder, and then the founder of Faith Administration Ministry then also enters into that group. So the duty of a representative is to manage everything happening in the group, and the purpose of the founder will be just to supervise and just announce himself in that group, and just welcome people, give them a warm welcome into the group, and then he leaves that group, and you will be in charge as a representative to make sure that everything being posted by the Faith Administration Ministry headquarters also reaches that cell group. So these won't be physical, but they will be online groups, mainly focusing on specific centers. So these ones will be cell groups suited to your level. These will be like zonal levels than or the headquarters that you we usually post on our social medias, where many people across different regions are just seeing we have your own groups, that should be studying the word, and you can even do Bible studies on your own in those groups, just reflecting of what you've heard from like the Friday services, of what you've heard or what you've studied or discovered yourself. These just allow you to express yourself in the word that God has given you for that day. So this is another way that aligns with our vision, which is to create a community that promotes peace, respect, and love through the word of God. So this perfectly aligns with our vision, and we want to see people being partakers of the word, people sharing and studying of the word. So this was the announcement. We'll be moving on to the next. The next announcement is that in this year of 2026, we are supposed to celebrate our second anniversary edition of Faith Administration Ministry. And last year we celebrated it since Faith Administration Ministry turned 1 year. And this year we are supposed to celebrate it on 1 April when the church was now officially opened. But we will do what we did last year, since we know that during the year people will be busy, people will be doing a lot of things. We usually do it when we are nearing to the end of the year. For example, the first year celebrations were done in September, so we'll be doing it usually in September, between September and nearing close to the end of the year. So we'll be updating you on when we celebrate the second edition of Faith Administration Ministry. And if you also want to be a sponsor, you can by kindly contacting us on our website and then coming, and we will give you the feedback of what we've chosen to do. Another announcement, and this is the last announcement. Fam News is advertising for people who want to advertise their business. If you think that only advertising on the Faith Administration Ministry daily prayer plan devotionals is not enough, you can just come and advertise like these video based formats. Let's just say you've paid for the full page advertisements for the daily prayer plan devotionals, and you think that that's not enough for a wider audience to reach me or see me. You can also be permitted by hiring Fam News, the team, to come with these cameras. For example, I think you can see that this video, also looking at this video, it has like quality, because that's the type of cameras we use in Faith Administration Ministry. So as we can see, this is like my personal phone, and this one is the one we use to record all the services in Faith Administration Ministry, to ensure that there's a higher quality display of the services that we do, so that it's a more organized way of the church. And that's how we can reach a wider audience through being an organized church. Even as a small group, we can also reach wide audiences through the things we do, even the background we choose. I think you can see that the background is like nature. We can give you where to do it. We can also give you slots, or you can just contact us saying Fam News slots, and then we can tell you the time, or if you want, you can customize your own time, the venue. But usually, they usually look for a place that suits the type of advertisement you want to do. So if you want to do the Fam News advertisements, you can just contact the numbers coming after this announcement. So these were the announcements for today, and tomorrow will be coming the Easter conference videos. And as we already said, these videos will be pre-recorded and then premiered on YouTube. Since always recording every day, there will be a lot of editing, there will be a lot of audio checks being done in the videos. So since we're not doing it physically, it will be an online one. So it's already pre-recorded, and then we'll post it in our groups each and every day according to the timetables that we've been given. So this is me, Tawana Sherunaza, the host of this video, and as the leader of the executive board, will be showing you the dates of like the Zoom meeting and all of the things we talked about. So this is